Welcome to NBA Countdown. Thanks for spending your Friday night along with us. We are alongside the Hall of Famer Michael Wilbon, our senior writer Zach Lowe, NBA champion Kendrick Perkins. I'm Malika Andrews. As the in-season tournament, it rolls on. We have the Spurs, we have the Kings in action, and another look at San Antonio's Victor Wembanyama. And gentlemen, that is where we start our show tonight with our opening tip, because Wembanyama, he's had a little bit of a rough week here. In the last 2 games, he's averaged 13 points per game. He's shot 16% from 3. His turnovers, they've also gone up a little bit in this span, averaging 6 per game. In the Spurs, they're on a 6-game losing streak that they're hoping to snap tonight at home. So Wembanyama looking to bounce back right here after he had a game where he was held under 10 points for the first time in his career against the Thunder. So for you, Perk, what is your reaction? What is behind Victor's recent struggles here?
Well, you know my favorite holiday coming up.
Thanksgiving, yes.
Thanksgiving, yeah, because it's food and TV. Food, TV, and sleeping. And then there's dessert, right? Not sweet potato pie, not pumpkin pie, not apple pie.
Perk?
Blame pie. And I love that the producers say a thin slice of perk. That makes me feel great. But 25% of this is Victor Wembanyama, right? Like, you got to know, you're the face of this franchise. You got to know that these keys are waiting to be handed over to you to be the face of the league. Demand the damn basketball. Right? Put the ball in your hands. Next up, 25% to Greg Popovich. Because you got to switch it up, Pop, just like you did with LaMarcus Aldridge. You got to make sure you're telling this young team that's in your locker room and overemphasizing who the man is. Get him the ball and put him in position to be successful. Next, 50% goes to his teammates. A bunch of young guys. No true vet. But you got to realize, I know you have more national televised games than you ever had and you want to showcase your stuff, but you got to realize why you have that. And that's because it's Victor.
Are you serving up yourself a slice of anything that Perk just showed us, baked for us?
All of it and more. I'll probably slice it thinner.
Okay.
Even. It's not time for him to be great consistently. He's a kid. He's 19. It took LeBron 7 years to win a championship. It took Jordan 7 years. I'm sorry. Magic Johnson, he's not. Tim Duncan, he's not. He's not supposed to be. They came into the league. Magic Johnson came into the league with a high school championship, a college championship, and 19 years old going on 30. Tim Duncan was already, 21, 22 years old? He's not. Stop. This is not microwave popcorn. So all the people who thought Wembanyama was going to be, he's going to be great. He's going to get there, not this week.
Well, and by the way, I feel like we need to say he already is pretty elite defensively. We're talking about his offensive struggles because defensively, I mean, it's early, and I know
6
Perk has banned me from saying that. He's banned me from saying that, but it wouldn't be crazy to see him on an all-defensive team.
Well, if the Spurs are this bad, they're 29th in defense. He's not on an all-anything except an all-rookie team. They're better.
They're much better.
Better than worst, which is fine. But look, he's played 11 games. He's a teenager. The team is bad. The starting lineup has no shooting, no playmaking, no point guard. They're not setting him up to be super successful. All of that said, nothing we've seen in these 11 games or 12 games or whatever it is has changed the fact that this dude is going to be unbelievable. He's on track to be, I said before the season, if the floor is like 8 to 10 time All-Star, that's the floor. That's still where we are. Once this guy gets an NBA shape, gets a better jumper, and gets teammates who just know, all we got to do is throw the ball up, and he's going to catch it and dunk it, it's going to be a problem for the rest of the league. And defensively, he's already one of the 15 best defensive players in the NBA. He's everywhere, and that is a wonderful place to start.
And I agree, but here's the problem. The expectations that were put on him.
Out of control.
The greatest prospect ever.
I would argue he's meeting them.
Zach, the greatest prospect ever. So we don't want to wait for the future.
We want
We want to see it now.
Yeah,
especially
no
when you put that type of label.
Let it happen on my watch. Let me be able to say I saw the greatest now, because I don't believe in anything that happened before. This is insulting.
But we don't have to do that. We can just say through 11 games, he's exactly on track to be the amazing NBA player that we thought he was going to be.
I realize better be a track better than this.
That's kind of boring, but this is fun. 19 points, a bunch of rebounds, blocking every shot on a team that is not designed to win basketball games. This is fine. It's all fine. It's fine.
All the things you said he had to get, you're right. You don't get them overnight. and nobody wants to wait for them. Nobody sitting in television sets on TV sets in studios wants to wait. We got to wait. It's not going to happen. This team going to be any good this year? No, they're not. The good news is they could be picking first again.
Well,
that's good news.